So before we start this video, I just want to let you know this is actually the second part to a two-part review. The first one being the Jimmy character pack and what came on the first part of this content update. If you haven't seen it, click here. If not, let's begin. We've tied into other companies from Payday. I'm always 50-50 with what they're going to produce. You've had some good content in the past like Hotline Miami and Point Break. Then you've had some really weird stuff like the Chivalry pack and the Lesso Heist. However, with the Hardcore Henry pack, I feel that falls more into the Point Break and Hotline Miami side. Because overall, this pack is really good. I mean, of course, there's going to be some slight bumps and things I do not like about the pack, but it's to be expected really. And as always, what we do first is, what does this pack include? Well, we have the following: 2 new heists, 1 melee weapon, and a normal weapon, and 4 new masks. Now, I'm going to get the first stuff out of the way, of course, like always, because this bit never really interests me, and I've explained this time and time again, because there's so many masks in this goddamn game, I don't really care. I mean, the night vision look nice, the rest of them look really weird, and it's nice to have achievement masks tied into the game again. However, it would have been nice if some of them weren't broken at the start of the game. For example, the one for not going down. I got that without even trying. Next up is the pistol from this pack. Now, it seems a bit strange, doesn't it? This pistol feels very familiar to another pistol we just recently got in the game. Wait a minute, it is! It's just the Baby Deagle with like a new coat of texture and model and a horrible sound, but it's free. At this point, are we just paying for the guns to sound nice? That is really what I'm feeling. Normally, I wouldn't care. Like the Platypus, it was basically the Nagant, but there was a massive time span between that pack and that free weapon. With this one, there was a couple of content updates. Are you seriously going with this route overkill? Have you just like run out of ideas for pistols and weapons in this game? You have to copy the stats of the other ones. Nah, it might be free, but I'm allowed to give feedback on this because this is clearly stupid. Secondly, you guys moan at me for my voice, and that's technically feedback, and you don't pay for these videos. Nah, I'm gonna ignore the pistol. I'm just gonna go buy it because the melee weapon clearly can't be the same. Oh, it is the same. It's just the buzzer. Oh, fantastic. It's nice to see that even though we're getting free content from the funding of the Black Market update, which clearly that's what that's going for, it's just a copy and paste of the content we've already bought before. So we're pretty much just funding the same stuff we've got. Overkill, you're starting to make this seem like a bad idea. You know what? I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and just say that they put more effort into the heist than they did for the weapons. And you know what? That's a valid point because these heists are absolutely amazing. You have 2 new heists in this pack, one being a stealth only, one being a loud only, which, to be fair, this actually works in Overkill's favour. The first heist being Murky Station, which is the stealth-only heist which is based in America, where you go to steal the EMP before heading off to Russia in Boiling Point to plant said EMP, then go into a laboratory underground and scan bodies for money. I'm going to go back to that second heist in a minute because it sounds really stupid, however we're going to focus on Murky Station at first. To me, Murky Station feels like Shadow Raid, mixed with the train heist. I love Shadow Raid. I fucking hate the train heist. I love Murky Station. It's taken the great parts of Shadow Raid and some of the interesting parts of the train heist and smacked them together, and you've got basically a 3-leveled map with underground bits going under the grates like Metal Gear Solid, and then stealing an EMP in 2 parts. I don't know why they're in 2 parts in train, but let's go with it. And a whole bunch of weapons. And what's great is this is a good paying heist and it's a lot of fun. However, the problem is with Payday and Stealth is broken. And I mean really broken when you're playing along with friends, for example like Peyton or James Black in America, and you get seen through walls and shit. It's not fun when it's like that, but playing it on your own or playing with friends closer by, it's quite fun to do. Everybody has an objective to do in this. You can have people scouting out, moving stuff, getting rid of bodies. It's a lot of fun. And they also have security cameras which fly about like Metal Gear Solid 2. It's basically it's the Metal Gear Solid heist. I don't care what you say, I love it. It's a shame I'm not really keen on stealth anymore because I'd probably play it a lot more. However, you never know, there'll be a mod like Shadow Raid and you can just do it loud. I'll probably play it then. Moving on from that, we have Boiling Point. Like I said earlier, you basically steal the EMP from the Murky Station heist and use it in this heist to plant it and then scan some bodies while they're unconscious. It sounds really weird when I say it, but believe me, it's a lot of fun. Now this heist to me feels quite unique because it has a lot of key notes to point out. Firstly, it's quite colourful, and when I say colourful you might be thinking, oh but Ben, it's just snowy. I mean, when I say colourful I mean there's a lot of things going on in this map and it looks really detailed. which is really good, and it doesn't run like arse compared to Hotline Miami when it first came out. You've also got the custom mercenaries in this heist, which are Russians, and they speak Russian, and it's amazing. I can't tell the tasers from the normal mercs, but hey, I mean, they've changed the location in Payday for once and actually changed how it looks, so that's a pass for me. I'm glad there's no Captain Winters though. I'd love to have heard a Russian version of him. Now, there's actually something I wanted to mention about this, and James mentioned it himself because myself and Ashley brought this up. It used to be a lot better. I played it the moment it came out, and there was a bug where the Russians did a lot more damage but had the same health as an overkill cop anyway. To me, this was quite interesting and a lot of fun to do because it made overkill challenging, but not ridiculously challenging like Death Wish. And as a lot of you know, I'm not keen on playing Death Wish casually. However, this introduced an idea of what if they made a difficulty between Overkill and Death Wish that would suit that kind of need. And when they nerfed the Russian cops back to normal Overkill stats, I was kind of disappointed because now the heist is a breeze and sadly way too easy to really feel a challenge and energy from it. They should have kept it how it was because it also seemed fitting with Russians being tougher than American cops, because let's be fair, from what history says about Russians are scary. And I think that's pretty much all I have to say about this pack. It was a good pack overall. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed about the pistol and the melee weapon just being a copy of a weapon we've had to pay for already. But besides that, the only thing I can think of saying is, to any modders out there who know a little bit about the modding, like campaign modes in this game, make a mod which puts Murky Station and Boiling Point together, because I wouldn't mind seeing that and seeing how it plays out.